Nehalba, you still need to work and give answers properly.
Hello everyone, myself Mayuri Pandya, and today's my topic is character study of Maria in For Whom the Bell Tolls. First, we are seeing that is her early life, then how she can live in his life, her life, sorry, her life in a gorilla's group, and then her love relationship, and then psychological trauma. Visible? સર એ વ્યૂ ટેબ આવે છે સ્લાઇડ શો સ્લાઇડ શો
અહીંયાથી કરવું પડે શેર
ગૂગલ સ્લાઇડમાં કરીને એટલે આવું થયું
એ કઈ બી પર ક્લિક કરો અહીં સ્લાઇડ શો
ઓકે હવે તો આવડે છે Brief introduction about Ernest Hemingway, the author of For the Whom Bell Tolls. Character of Maria, Spain during a time of a political upheaval, thought a still young woman, Maria has experienced a great deal of hardship in her life. She has recently suffered a traumatic rape at the hands of the Spanish fascists and has had most of her hair strewn off. Thought the damaging in his experience has not made a Maria clinical Spanish anti-fascist rebels in the mountains of a central Spain. The guerrillas and gypsies she lives with are a kind of her have taken her in. Pilar, a gypsy woman, takes a special care of her and acts as a mother figure of her, the young Maria. A gypsy woman, Pilar, she was act like her mother figure because Maria was very young, and the Pillar is a we can see that say that he was a very mature woman and he can handle everything, and she can handle that relation of Robert Jordan and Maria also, and that rebellions group also she can handle everything. She is a helping around camp. Maria's responsibility amongst the guerrillas include cooking, cleaning, and generally helping out with whatever needs doing. This suits Maria's helpful attitude and natural tendency toward the caretaking and service. In the part of her group, Guerrillas group, she can help Pillar to cooking, to cleaning the cloth from the group members, and she can have help everything. She is a pleasing her fellow anti-fascist comrade and community member. She has taken a special interest in a Robert Jordan, the American who has entered in the company of the rebels. Robert Jordan was a protagonist of the For the Whom Bell Tolls. He was joined the guerrillas group to the blow a breach, and Maria was the part of this group. Her mother father was died, or we can say killed by the fascist, and she saved by the guerrilla groups. She loves Robert, the American dynamiter who has been assigned to destroy a bridge of the strategic importance. Maria and Robert catch each other's eyes from the moment they meet. Maria soon becomes honest about her emotion and express her feeling to Robert. Robert is a slightly more reserved and find it difficult to express himself, yet provides a strong support of her. The two strengthen each other. Nothing can ever part us now, can it? She asked. Nothing, Maria, Robert responds. She is loving Robert fully in a what a little time they may have. Because of that, he was part of the guerrilla group for blow the breach. So they not spend much time to each other. An ominous feeling prevents Robert's mission, and both lovers fear they will be parted. Maria's challenge is to love courageously and fully and believe that nothing can separate a true love. This is the love life of Maria. She determined, kind, and helpful. Her role in the small mountain community is that of a service. Her love of Robert is unconditional, and that is the dialogue of the scene in a real text also. That she love Robert unconditionally. If you don't love me, she tell him. I will love you enough for both of us. Maria was a character was inspired by a Spanish nurse, seems to play a similar role of Catherine. This is the third novel of Ernest Hemingway, published in a 1929 in the farewell to the arms. This is the Catherine is the protagonist. She was a widow, and he was a nurse in an ambulance, and one American stranger. This is another novel of the American stranger come, because for the whom bell tolls Robert was also American, and the protagonist male in the this novel uh, come, and they both are love each other. And Catherine by a birth child, and she was dying in the arms of his lover, and that's why the farewell to the arms, the third novel, Ernest, with the similar character of that Maria. In this novel, Robert Jordan was injured, or we not defined that he was died or not, but that some kind of similarity in both the novel. The role of a dream like a woman sexually gratifying a male protagonist because of her idealization, signaled by her immediate willingness to enter a relationship with Robert and desire to grant his wishes. Maria is a generally de-announced as a repeat and unrealistic. And we can also that say he was a very young to that all of these things. Several critics, including Leslie Fiedler, have noted that Maria, like many Hemingway's women, lack of development. She appears in the novel as an idealized image of devoted woman who enjoys extreme sexual pleasure in her relationship with her protagonist. She seems to exist in the novel as a tool to help reveal Jordan's character and to provide him with a sense of meaning. By the end of the novel, he must decide between his love for her and his duty to the uh, compatriots. Maria's immediate sexual attraction to the Jordan seems unlikely given an sexual abuse she has repeatedly experienced at the hand of fascists. Yet her romantic instance on staying with an injured Jordan at the end of the novel inspired a reader's sympathy. The character of Maria, however, has been almost entirely ignored or dismissed outright, especially by a feminist critic who tend to view her as one of the Hemingway's submissive dream girl. Author would argue that there is the another possibility in interpreting Maria, one that is deeply enriched by a familiarities with her trauma theory. When a neglected character like a Maria analyzed not only as an individual actor but also against the backdrop of the culture. A whole new set of possibilities for analysis and revealed. And the psychological trauma, the health plus a website see that psychological trauma, the effect of the rape can include both initial physical trauma as well as a deep psychological trauma. Although rape victims commonly report injuries and issue with their reproduction health after the sexual abuse, rape doesn't always involve in a physical force. The common and lasting effect of the rape involve a mental health concern and a diminished social confidence. In we connect with that Maria, we never seen that she was. I think we. I according to me, she was a very young to deal with that. We can never seen that she is in a trauma. She is a victim of rape, but we never seen her. It's like we can see that victim of rape, they have attack of traumas, but in character of Maria, we never seen that she has that attack of victimized. After a traumatic experience, the human system of preservation seems to go on to the permanent alert as if the danger might right at any moment. Judith Lewis Herman, Trauma and Recovery, she was an American psychologist, the aftermath of violence from domestic violence to political terror. According to me, which is never seen in the character of Maria, she was we can see that she was a quickly love in a Robert Jordan. We never seen that he was in a trauma or feel an anxiety or anything in a psychological state in Maria. Work cited. And one more thing I want to tell you, there is the one movie in Bollywood, Zakhmi Aurat. The Dimple Kapadia was a protagonist. She was raped by the ruler one, and she never she wants to justice, but a court never give her justice, and then she decided to take a law on her hand, and she rebel on that. Uh, on that people, and at the end she give the justice, and the we can see with her that Maria will never feel like that fascist will rape on me and I am wants to kill them. She never, or I think she was very young to decide it, this was right for me or this is wrong for me. Thank you.
Questions from Nehalba?
What type of character is Maria?
Maria's character sometimes conflict, sometimes very young. Robert Jordan gave her a name Little Rabbit. It is a true for her because she was not mature at all.
Commuting. My question is, which way you say that for whom the bell toll is a love story?
Maybe some part of the novel we can see that love story or a tragic love story because both lovers are separate on at the end.